Hello, Mr. Audrey. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Fine, thank you. Have a seat.
Thank you very much.
Good. How was your trip down today?
It was alright.
Good. Would you like a cup of water?
Oh, no, thank you.
Okay. Without any waste of time, we will get straight with the meeting. And before we actually start, I would like to first of all tell you the reasons of the meeting, why I called you down here today.
Okay.
Do you have any questions before we actually start?
No.
Good. Okay. The aim of the meeting today is to actually review your performance in the last 6 months. Due to the fact that you've not been meeting your actual target, you've been dropping down, or you've been dropping down drastically, and I think it is a good thing we actually have a discussion on why it's happening and see if we can find some solutions to that. Or have you got some particular issues? Or
well, just tell me how far was my performance.
Now, considering the fact that you've been with the company for a long time, over 5 years, you always meet your target, you go above your target, but the last 6 months has been the worst period that you've actually performed in the company. You can have a close look at your KPI information down here for the last 6 months. Yeah, good. You can see that in the past, just take you back slightly, in June, your target on number of calls made was 100. You went above that and you did 105 on the actuals, which was a very good output to that. Then looking down the table, most of the areas have actually dropped. If you look at your customer rating down here, your target was 4.2, it's now 2.1. That's fairly bad as well. So we need to find ways of trying to get this, trying to get your performance back up. Yes. So have you got particular areas that you've been finding difficult to work?
Well, I think the problem is one of the problem is the fact that I was switched from from the previous department to this new department, and I'm very much new into it. So even after the training, I'm still kind of in a transition period to get the knowledge and to be able to get the motivation and get used to my colleagues, my new colleagues in this department.
Okay.
That's one of the major problems.
So one of the major problems is knowledge about the products.
Yeah, knowledge about the product.
And you don't have motivations for the products you're working with? Are you not motivated in that department, or?
Well, I think this department is just a whole new one for me, and I'm just gradually trying to cope and get used to it. So I believe with time I might get the motivation, or if the company still wants me to stay in that department, I believe with time I might get the motivation. But I believe my comfort zone is still my previous department, which I know I can do well.
Okay. May I ask you this question? Is it just about the knowledge of the product, not being conversant with the products, or you have other external factors that are actually disturbing you that you cannot actually do what you're supposed to do?
Yes, quite pretty much just a few which I believe I passed this up to the company a few months ago. I lost both of my parents, which has really been hard for me.
Okay.
So that has really kind of bring me down. Being in this new life where the only people that I care for or that I look forward to see at the end of my working day are not there for me, so it's really hard.
Sorry to hear that. Losing of parents could be sometimes very, very detrimental to a lot of people when it actually comes to their jobs as well, but you just have to take it easy on that side. But if you have difficulties as far as that is concerned, then you must have to raise that so we can have a close look into how you're managing your welfare as far as that side of things is concerned. Now, another point is not actually meeting up with the target. You set your own target, or the company set target. You go absolutely below the target, sometimes midway the target. You're not even close. So this is the most difficult one, because if you tell me exactly what is causing you not to, meet targets, and you're not reporting, to me that you cannot meet this target, you're not coming up to me to, make me aware that you cannot meet target, then obviously you're going to fall back, and the company can't run that way. You have to meet target for the company to, to grow.
Yeah, so the problem, it's just 6 months ago, and basically I've just been in a new department for just 8 months, and it's I just look at my KPI record. It shows that I've really dropped for the past 6 months. I just think with time, or I might consider moving. I might consider to just maybe go back to my previous department, and I think that will really set me on track, because I'm sorry to say this, but my notice wasn't sick prior to my movement to this new department.
Okay. Yeah, well, I get that, but another point is, don't you think that we can do some more training as far as that department is concerned, rather than you just moving straight back into the original department that you came from? Because the actual reason of moving you from that department to the beauty product department is due to the fact that you are one of the most experienced customer service representative within the company. So moving you to that department was meant to be, for you to bring some experience in that department, so we can boost up sales and other services within that department. So what do you think?
I think that's a pretty good idea. I'm open to any training that the company will offer me.
Okay, so more training on that will help.
Yes, more training on that.
Okay. So what we will need to do now is I will have to organize for further training within the beauty product department. Okay. If you're ready to undertake that.
Yes.
Because normally there's supposed to be about 10 different training sessions, within a month. So we can look into that and see how many sessions we can put you on, to bring you up to the level that you expected to be. Now, another thing is motivation. This is on your own part. You've got to try and motivate yourself to have interest in the product. If you can do that, and then I think that will be a good thing, and that will be something that, you know, will bring you in line, you know, to meet your target. Does that make sense, or what do you think?
Yes, well, that makes really perfect sense.
Have you got any points on that as well? What, you know, on your own side, have you got any points that, you know, we can walk around to actually, you know, get things running again?
Well, pretty much also just looking for the past couple of months, I've been thinking about traveling a lot more to maybe see other continents and things, and I've just planned a trip, a visit to India. If
Okay.
I can be also given time of as concern maybe my holidays and things like that, I think will help me to
Relax a little bit and
yes,
get back into work fully. Okay, that's a good point. We can have a look at that. Have you? It's like from, you know, from the look of things, you've lost both of your parents within the last 12 months.
Yeah.
I think, is that disturbing you a lot, or have you got some issues with this, or?
That yeah, that does really be hard for me. But well, I think I'm coping with it. Really, I'm coping. It's not,
I don't know. I just want to suggest this, but I don't want you to take it in the wrong way. Have you considered speaking to someone? Because it's like you're having some stressful moments as far as this is concerned.
I have not really considered anything like that, but I'm open to any help that the company is willing to offer to give me in that situation. I am open to it.
Okay. Another thing I also like to advise you on there is that I would like you to work closely with the other members of the beauty product department, so as to gain more experience in the products, so that way you can catch up, you can make calls, you know, at a shorter period. You know, you can meet your target, your sales, you know, your follow-up calls, timing should not, you know, be more than the timings that, you know, you made the first calls, you know, things like that. It's not that you're not an experienced person, it's just that you need to just focus a little bit on what you're doing, and you'll probably pick up again.
Yeah, but I'm pretty much like as I said, new in this department, and mostly I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
And I understand it's a matter of time. I think I will get used to the new colleagues and everything.
You know, the nature of this job, you get bonuses at the end of the year when you hit target and things like that. With your performance, you know, within the past 6 months, what do you think about, you know, your bonus issue? You think you should get a bonus on, you know, of the same rate, or?
Well, I'm pretty much sure it has dropped, and the company being what it is, it stands to make profit, and I'm not looking forward to that, but whatever the company can consider doing on that situation, I will very much be happy with it. But I know it has been hard for me to get used to it, this new department, which I know my sales figures have not been the best, but I don't really looking forward to get any much bonus about that. I'm not really looking looking forward to it that I'm open.
Okay. As of now, I think basically that's what we've got to discuss. I will come up with some developmental points, how to help you within this department, you know, within the next coming days. And if you still find it difficult to meet target, you know, within that department, then I might consider moving you back to your original medicine department, because at the moment that department is doing pretty well. Do you have any objections to that, or are you happy to go back to that department?
I think I will be pretty much happy for that.
Okay then. Have you got any other question at all?
I don't think so.
Okay, if that be the case, then we will close it there, and hope everything will come back in line.
Yes, I hope so, sir.
Have a good day.
Okay, and you too.
Thank you.